Okay. Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arieska Rahmadanti Aprilliana, and today I will discuss two topics for my final test in intermediate English speaking. The first topic I'm going to cover art. In art is a book and movies. I will talk about the book first. So actually, my hobby is reading. I really like reading, especially novels, and I have a small collection of my novels. But today I'm not going to review all of my books, cause they will take a long time. So I decided to go over the last two books I read. They are this book and this book. I start with this book first. So the title of this book is Annie by Thomas Meehan. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but maybe it's Meehan. The reason why I bought this book is because the cover is really cute and the synopsis is interesting for me. If you want to see the synopsis, here you are. You can pause the video. Okay, so this book tells the story of Annie, a child who lives in an orphanage, who runs away to find her parents, her real parents. And I think this book is good. I like the storyline, the character, but I don't like the ending, because I think the ending is boring. This is a spoiler, but I will tell you the ending. So Annie's parents are dead, and she's finally adopted by a rich man. For me, this kind of ending is really boring. So, okay, let's move to the next book. Okay, so the second book is this book. The title is Heartstopper by Joy Fielding. Heartstopper by Joy Fielding. I didn't buy this book. I found it in the trash box and I decided to take it and keep it. And as you can see here, the cover isn't very interesting and the synopsis is also basic, average. I don't know. If you want to read the synopsis, you can pause the video. Okay. Honestly, I don't know how. I'm confused about explaining this book because the book is a bit difficult to understand unless you read it by yourself. But the story is good. It's really good. The storyline is good, the characters are interesting, and the ending has plot twists. I love the ending. Basically, it tells the story of a serial killer, and the townspeople work together to catch the serial killer. Yeah. Okay. Now I will review the last movie I watched. The title was Rumah Darah. I watched this movie online, an application with my two best friends, Safa Nabilah and Nur Hikmah, and the movie genre is thriller. For me, the movie is good, just a bit disturbing, and there are a lot of uncensored murder scenes. But for me, that's what makes the film fun to watch, the movie fun to watch. And also I like the characters. The storyline is also pretty good, but I don't really understand the story. I think it's about selling human organs. Maybe it's like that. And you can also watch the full movie on YouTube if you haven't watched it yet. You should try to watching it because the film is pretty good. Okay, now let's we discuss the second topic. It's about my dream job. Okay, now let's we discuss about the second topic. It's about my dream job. Okay, I think everyone has their own dream job, including you and me. So now I will tell you briefly about my dream job. I think everything is changed according to time and situations, so my dreams are also changed. But now I want to become a patissier. To be honest, I have always wanted to have my own bakery because I love baking. I even want to go to college majoring in baking and pastry, but I gave up my intentions because the fee must be very expensive. So I decided to study on my own, bake cakes, make cookies, and so on. Who knows, there will be change for me to work in my own bakery to become a patissier, maybe. But when I think about it, my dream job also change frequently. I once want to be a journalist, to be a doctor, and also to be a teacher. And the reason I want to be a patissier other than because I like baking is that I like to see people eat the food I make, especially when the cakes are usually for celebration like birthdays, anniversary, and so on. So it feels like I'm celebrating it too. And then what again? To be honest, I'm a bit confused about what else to say about my dream job because I think I have told you the outline, but that's okay. I will continue to talk about the jobs I might get after I graduate. So it seems that the most likely job after graduation is to become a teacher for me because I majored in English education. Maybe I will become an English teacher. I think and I think being a teacher is not easy and the responsibility is huge. We have to face many children, teach them, guide them, and have to be friends, to be teacher and parents at the same time. And it's not an easy job. Maybe if I actually become a teacher, I also won't feel the same point because like I said earlier, I also want to work as a teacher. But we'll we'll see what happen in the future because no one know about the future. We just have to pray and just try so that our dream job can come true. Okay, I don't know what I want to say again. Maybe that's all from me. I already discussed about two topics. First is books and movie, and the second is about my dream job. Okay, maybe that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry if my pronunciation is bad. and difficult to understand because I'm still learning too. Uh, okay, good afternoon. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.